Hi everyone, it's Don and I hope you're having a fantastic day. Well, sorry about the sound today, but as you can see from behind me, this is my office and I am in the middle of moving. So half my stuff is here, half my stuff is over at the new place, trying to get the office set up so I can get the internet installed and get moved, etc. So a couple videos will be like this, and then I'll be a little bit back to normal. But I had to bring you some news today because we had a cruise ship run into the dock, and didn't just run into it, it hit the dock pretty darn hard. So the Ruby Princess was returning from a 10-day Alaska cruise to San Francisco at Pier 27 when it ran into the dock. Not one of the little pylons or anything, into the dock, and actually did quite a bit of damage. It tore the dock off the side. One of those big buoys there that are big metal buoys, and then they have the cushion. It actually tore it right off the ship, and then had a pretty big darn gash in the side of the ship as well, at the aft. The ship apparently was turning into, with the aft turning into the dock, and just came in too fast. People were saying, like, they were witnesses noticing, boy, they seem to be coming in really quickly. It wasn't because of wind, it wasn't because of weather. It was just coming in too fast. And as you know, when cruise ships are coming in, not only do they have the captain and the crew turning, guiding them and everything, but the pilots are in control up there as well for each dock that cruise ships go into. So yeah, it took out a very big gash. Now, there will be an investigation. The passengers did disembark, and they took a little while, but they did have guests get on board as well. Trouble is, they haven't left. They were hoping to get off the ship and leave by around 4 p.m., 5 p.m. that night. They wanted to get the clearance from the Coast Guard and the inspectors that the ship was seaworthy and they could sail. But as of 8 o'clock last night, they hadn't left, the last time I checked last night. And then this morning, I logged into Cruise Mapper to see the location of the cruise ship at 7 a.m. current time right now. And yeah, the ship is still docked in San Francisco and has not left. That does not bode well for the inspection going on right now. It could be just taking a little while. Like I said, the gash is pretty significant. It is high on the waterline, and they are sailing into calmer waters in Alaska as opposed to out, around Cape Horn or something like that. You have the inside passage and all that, very calm waters. However, you also have the odd iceberg out there, right, that can happen. Remember the Norwegian ship that ran into an iceberg a couple of years ago? Well, we don't know. It's still in port. I hope the people get a chance to set sail. Obviously, the Coast Guard is launching an investigation into what happened. Why did it come in so fast? Did a gear get stuck? Was it carelessness? Was it improper communication between the persons watching the aft of the ship and the cameras and the actual person in control docking the ship? They'll look into all that and figure out exactly what happened. I just hope everybody on the ship gets to get on their Alaska cruise. You do not expect your cruise to be delayed because the ship ran into a dock. Also, they're investigating what exactly it's going to take to get the dock repaired as well. Will they be able to use the dock going forward? Obviously, the ship is still docked there right now, so it can be used. They might just have to close it for a day or two to repair that buoy area and that docking spot on the dock, that little section. Even just rip it right up and put something temporary or reattach it if they can. But yeah, Ruby Princess crashes into the dock. And I mean crash because Witnesses says they live near the cruise port in San Francisco actually said they were woken up from the sound of the crunching of metal on metal. That's how loud it is. Now, cruise ships don't stop on a dime. It's not like you can just turn the motor in reverse and it just goes, and it stops, right? It takes a while to go. It just coasts in. And they weigh hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds of thousands of tons. And so, yeah, there's nothing stopping it if it's going in its way. And unfortunately, for the people on the Ruby Princess today, their cruise has been delayed at least one full day, if not more. Will have to depend on what the Coast Guard says going forward. Well, I hope you appreciate this update. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Want to see more tips, more tricks, more travel vlogs from around the world? Hit that subscribe button. Until next time, have yourself a safe and a great vacation.